All right, we should be live. Welcome everybody. Hello. All the doors are slamming in my building. It's very windy here today, very beautiful. How's everyone? Just give me a second while I do my final setups. Everything should be a go. What do we got here? Danny Dunn. It has been a while. Welcome back. It's been a while. I mean, you know, me streaming to you showing back up. Welcome back, man. So, I had something planned, but I think I don't know how to accomplish it at the moment. So we're just gonna have to go with something that'll get my mind right. I'd like to work on this a little bit more. So sit back, relax, and let's do some painting. What do we got? Cumbuggle the Unicorn. Ahoy, ahoy. And Danny Dunn's been a subscriber for like 2 years. Well, cool, man. I appreciate you. It's been quite an ordeal. I took like a year off, I guess. So, you know. Now we're back at it. I guess I took a little longer than a year off, even if you really think about it. If I really think about it. But anyway, let's get to painting. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for joining us from this again, Danny. Today we have an art show going on, so there's going to be people stopping in and out throughout the day, just to let you all know. So you know, I might be turning off this mic and saying hi to them. So. All right, how about some paint? Turn on my phone so that I can see chat. Voila. This mask, it's a painter's mask. It's for volatile compounds as well as fumes, basically. Allergic to acrylic, of all things. So yeah, I got a camera right here. I hope you guys can see. Alright, today I'm going to use a little bit of, we got some black on the board here, some white, and some blue. I guess I'm going to need some of that yellow ochre. And, oh shoot, that came out pretty quick. And the original color of this is parchment. There's a lot of parchment, I believe, in this painting. So let's throw a little bit here on the old palette. Put way too much of the yellow ochre on there. So let's zoom in and let's work on a spot, eh? So yeah, I'll kind of zoom into here maybe, or here. Let's figure it out. Work on this squirrel right here.
All right. Yeah, I don't know
if a lot of it comes in because of the amount of sunlight, but I got the camera in an area where you guys can kind of see what's going on outside, and if anyone comes in, just holler.
Okay. First up, I'm just trying to mix up these colors a little bit. Hopefully everything
sounds appropriate with the volumes and everything. I haven't really touched it from yesterday, so voila. It's a little too dark, but it matches perfectly with what was already on there, so.
just gotta lighten it up. How are you?
as you can see, a lot of All right. Can we get back to it? Can we get back to it? Ba-da-ba-bum-ba-ba-bum. Yeah. Thanks for the likes, everybody. Let's hit up this live chat. Make sure we're not missing anything. And back to painting. So of course those ladies were interested in the bed post I have from Mexico. Sorry, it's not a bed post, it's a headboard. All right, let's get my mask back on.
Glasses. And let's go. How about a little yellow ochre? See, I'm trying to do something with these. I just don't know how to get there, but I'll figure it out. I think I need more light. Yeah. Let's just go with it. Maybe these clouds don't have enough light color in them. All right.
I just want to get a view of this and take a look-see, have a sip of coffee, see what's up. Okay. Fresh eyes, man. This is hard. Suppose we got to work on this guy over on the left-hand side. Which, how am I going to do this? It's very windy.
Dynamo. Let's go. Garrett Stuff, what up, dude? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Garrett? Thank you for showing up.
I appreciate you being here, bud.
Let's see. Let's work on this guy. Let's do... Ah, it's all water. It's okay though. Alright, alright. I think you got this. Or not.
So this area I'm working on is hard because I'm trying to create movement, but I'm also trying to create distance. Very difficult. Whereas this guy right here, I should be able to, much easier anyway, create the ability of a person or a being being here.
But this guy, he's a tough one. I guess I could work on the clouds around him as well.
It's tough too because it's like a, where does the light come from when you're in heaven, you know? Where does it come from? Everywhere, I'm guessing.
Alright, alright, alright. Okay. Yeah.
I guess it works best when I get this microphone out of my way. So, yeah. All right.
It's just habit. Uh,
I don't know if the mic was on, but I was just saying later on I'm going to be streaming live as well. You know, I really got to admire Garrett here for following directions to the T. He came in and said hi, and that joke was lost on me. I was probably processing it for the past couple minutes, but thanks, Garrett. Good job.
Okay, I gotta look a bit. Step back.
I'm the best cameraman ever. Travis is here. What is up, sir? Welcome to the show. We're just sitting here. It's a beautiful day. It's sunny. We got a lot of people walking by. And, yeah. How was your day? My feet hurt. Standing on this, at least I have one of those chef's kitchen mats underneath me, but sitting down is a much nicer. All right, dude. Just got the vaccine shot. Now you're going to Mars to deliver Elon Musk babies. You know, I think they got robots for that, but I mean, you could probably go, make sure they're doing their job. I got a homemade blueberry scone. What? See it in there? Homemade in Diane's bakery. The days are always best when you're streaming. Well, thank you very much. The days are always best when you guys are here. You mean you don't know about this painting? Travis asks, is that a person that you're putting in the picture in that painting? Well, what do we got? We got Squirt Swirl. What's up? Hey, spaceman. How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. So, Travis, to answer your question. Okay, so these are not people, but in a way they are. Tool, my favorite band. I'm a Tool fanatic, of course. They have a song which I'm trying to get here. And this is, these angels are talking and asking God why he gave the humans, which are down there, down back there, all the human world, he gave them all free will if this is what they're going to do with it. If we're just going to blow each other up. If we're just going to cut each other down for land, so on and so forth. So are they people? Yeah. It's kind of funny too, because earlier I was explaining this painting to some people who came in, and then they were like, well, how are you going to paint God? That's a valid question. Squirrels World, thank you. This is one of my favorites. This is just one of the most difficult to wrap my head around because I don't know how all this works. I'm just trying to piece together a poem, you know? Thank you very much, Squirrels World. So, I'll keep at it. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat. I'm an amazing man. You even tried resting your hand on your wrist and it works. Yeah, man. Good for you. Good for you. No happy little trees here, man. Hi, guys. A lot of people walking by today. I'm glad to hear that it works out for you. It's a classical, like, skill to know there, squirrel. We don't have to buy these things that they try to sell you. I've even seen them, you know, they have bars that you can rest your hands on, but you're made with a couple. Unless, of course, you don't have a couple. And you got a whole my left foot story, so, you know, you just use with what God gives you. All right, let's do this.
I could probably zoom in for you. That looks pretty good.
I mean, really, the biggest difficulty is blending them in to the background because I want them not to stand out. I want them to be the same texture, if you will, as the clouds, yeah?
The blending of the characters in the background is super cool. Thank you very much, Travis.
Thank you very much, man. I mean, it's one of my toughest, probably, experiences so far, this painting. And I've been doing this painting for a long time. I just put it down for great distances because I do not know how to paint. I guess we could leave it there. I mean, you know, I do my best, but I'm better off in the art world of like, this is a tree, sure it is, okay, this is clouds, yeah. But when I start to get like some kind of forms that are legit, I have to really think about it, and then even to give them wings is what I'm really working on. Just this idea that there's this cloud structure. I don't know. It's something. Thanks, Squirrels World. I mean, thanks for all the kind words, you guys. It's I really think, I mean, this one is getting stunning. It's getting there, yeah? I just think that the other one, like I did last night, the big black and white one, I'll probably pull that one out again later because I will be streaming later as well. But that one to me is so just, it captures my eyes, you know. This one, I'm working with it. I'm trying. There is a lot going on in this painting. So, yeah, I'm trying to make it feel exactly right. I wanted to make it feel like Dark Side of the Moon sounds, you know? welcome back, welcome back, welcome back is what I say to myself. Hi y'all. What do we got here? We got Defeat the Band showing up. Mantis, I'm just working on this painting today. Maybe later on tonight I'll be doing the big black painting. Tell her to leave the backpack. She bought a painting, yo. They bought a print. My first legit sale out of there that wasn't a friend or a family member or just somebody here. That was legitimate. So that's awesome. Now I can pay taxes legit. Huh? I'll be like, yeah, I made some money. Have a cut of it, New Mexico. Enjoy. Go buy yourself a pizza. That's what I'll tell New Mexico. Whoops, I'm not wearing my mask. Let's change that. How's it going today, dude? Yeah, reverse engineer it and sell it on eBay. I love it. I should have sold the idea of a painting like an NFT. Basically, I should just make these into NFTs and then just burn them.
Make all kinds of Skrillex. Don't I know it? Let's go.
It is such a great confidence builder to make something out of nothing. Oops. To make something out of nothing. And then somebody gives you money. Blows my mind. Every time it blows my mind, by the way. Every time. Tell them I'm the new Banksy. Okay, I just read that off of the computer screen. It's pretty funny. Dude. Like, what a motivation, huh? Let me see if I can zoom in on the painting that they bought. The print. Such a good cameraman. I'll just leave it at that right now. Just gonna take a little breather. Probably inhale, exhale. You know, all the good things that it takes to keep us living. You guys enjoy this wonderful vibes. Just vibing, man. Are you all just vibing? A lot of people with dogs in town, walking down around. I'll be right back. I need a lighter. Ta-da! All right. Come on, the best part's when it all goes blurry, right? All right. When I look at this from back, it's pretty balanced in the right manner, the way I want it. But it's so confusing. You know? To make it so that these are natural, this does not look natural to me. This looks like a person standing there with wings. We don't want that. All I could think to do, oh God, scary. The only thing I can think to do is to, maybe this line is too hard all around it, and if this line was softened up to match whatever these caricatures are doing, it might be easier. What do y'all think? Now, when I look at this, I see that we have a lot of the. I see we have a lot of the light. The light is coming in right here, right? So it's kind of like. The shadow area being just to the out peripheral. Therefore, incorporating more of this hallucinogenic experience of like what you're focused on is what you're experiencing. Everything onto the sides is not as important. So, let's see if we can't make this happen. Squirrel's World, yes. Squirrel's World, it flows through it though. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah. It's not easy. So I think I'm going to loosen up these lines, which is scary to me. Maybe I shouldn't do that right yet. Maybe I should just wait. I'm going to wait on that. I talk myself out of all kinds of things. Maybe I could work on this area here, which is a shelf. Yeah, there's a shelf here, a plateau. It goes down in, which is helping to create some depth, which is helping to create some stuff. So let's see if we can't zoom in on that. See that? See that? This is some nice looking depth, and that's what we want. So we can obviously see the very far distance. Yeah, something's happening. The world's happening down there. This is a sharp. It's sharp. It's bam. It's right in your eyes. This right here, it just goes boom, flattens out. So we're gonna want to play with the light now and some color. Maybe just the light. Maybe we'll just work with some lights and we'll pull in this edge, which will hopefully give us a leveling platform. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. I'm just reading your stuff. Why mess that part up? Yeah, I'm not gonna screw that up over there. Opening up the lines. How do you mean, please? Opening up the lines. Oh, to me, this is a sharp. It's sharp. It's got a sharp edge to it, and in that sharp edge, the lines are closed off. So the more loose I can make it, which is the idea, and I'm not going to do that. The more loose I can make it, the more they're not closed, so they're open, I guess. It's a tough thing when you don't have any basis for talking about this, you know? Just lines. So what we're gonna do right now, we'll just focus on this area here, and we will turn it from this to this, if we're lucky. So it just sits up here. Now, it might be very important to work. You're welcome, Squirrel's World, by the way. It might be very important to work with some warm colors, but it seems like I have all the warm colors, and maybe what I'm missing are the blues, the cool colors to put in the back, top back. So I'm going to put some light highlights up front, and then we'll make some blue shading for the back, so it should set it down. I mean, that's physics, right? That's like how color works, I would think. At least last I knew. I'm lightly defining the edge.
It's hard to take the paint off, yeah? Bless it. Okay, I think I got it on. Yeah.
Okay, so that was a problem. There was just already too much blue mixed into it, which is fine. But I got some pure white up here on the top. And there is no other pure white in this whole painting right now. So it kind of stands out. I'm gonna mix a little bit of yellow ochre into it, not too much at all, but enough. What if I'm using the wrong yellow anyway? Huh? Why don't we try to brighten this day up a little bit? I'm using a cadmium yellow, which is a pretty ballsy move, but I have enough color on my palette that I can phase it out. I can make it I can make it less strong, yeah? Well, you know, make it happen. The right color, the wrong color. I tend to mix almost 100% of my color so that it's never a pure anything. Oop. I'm gonna shut the mic off for a while. I'll be back in a minute. Hi. How are you? All right. Alrighty. Might be getting close to lunchtime. Lunch. It's really neat to talk to people. Sometimes I talk too much, though. That's why I'm on the YouTube. Blah, 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 blah. I think we can keep going with this a little bit since I got the yellows out. But I am starting to get a little hungry. Yeah, bring a little sunshine into this. Oh shit, I'm not wearing my mask.
Yes. I think I see working.
Now we just got to incorporate a little bit more into the painting over here, a little bit over here maybe.
Right up here in the front. It bridges the gap.
This old stoner, what up, dude? How you doing, man? Welcome to the show.
Nice to see you, dude. Okay, let's keep the...
We'll keep the sunshiny out of the gullies here. So what do we got here? We got this. Using this brighter yellow kind of helped. God bless it. Wearing a mask over a mask isn't helping. So I'm just backing up here, taking a gander at what's going on. I like it. I think that yellow helped out quite a bit. Yeah, you really can't see it because of the amount of light that's happening, the glare. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go cook up some lunch while we got a little time. This afternoon's gonna be pretty hectic probably. There's gonna be a bunch of art galleries hosting, so you know they're all trying to get people in their store. I'm not on their list this year because so next year I will be on their little map. Anyway, doesn't matter anyway. I sold the print. I'm stoked about that. But anyway, show up later. If you don't have me belled, you know, put the bell notification in so that it goes ding when I go live, because I am going to go live later on tonight. And we'll get a view of this whole town in the evening again. I got me a peanut butter cookie from Diane's Bakery. Yum, 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 yum. And I suppose we shall see you in a little bit. Alright, thanks a lot everybody for showing up, and hopefully you jump back on later on. We'll catch you later.